while, but I thought I would take you through my full morning routine with a person who owns 6 horses. Now, yeah, let's just get into it. Now I have put the camera on my helmet so you can see a first person view. The first horse I'm going to be doing is Abyss. Now this video is going to be really, really long, so if you're okay with long videos, just watch. So the first thing I'm going to do with Abyss is I'm going to go and get his rug. Do this every morning, for sake. But yeah. Alright, I've now grabbed it, so let's go plop it on him. Now he has this really nice salmon kind of rug and it suits him really well. So I just need the collar. So actually most of my horses will go in the pasture together, except for 2 horses, and everybody doesn't, like, I know quite a lot of people who don't put their boys and girls together, but because of, like, you know, breeding things that could happen. But all of my boys are geldings and they're all just friends, so it's actually quite nice for me to get them together. But I do, even though this, so yeah, didn't know what I was going to say actually, because I rummaged into the gate. Now all of my horses, they will just stand still until I leave, because I think they don't like running away when I'm like still in the field. Right, I've now just taken the collar off, and then it's time to do that like 3,000 more times, aka just 5 times. Actually no, 4 times, because one of them is staying in because I need to ride them. I've just decided I'll take 2 of them out for a ride and one of them for a bit of training. Okay, so that was the last horse to be turned out, and then so I turned out Abyss, Snowflake and Freya. Now we're going to be riding Petal and Panda and doing a bit of training with Storm. So I thought we'd start off with Petal. Petal is actually one of my favourite horses that I have. She's just a bit mucky, so I thought I would clean her off first. Most people wash their horses in the inside wash bay, but I personally prefer to do it out here. It's just a lot easier in my opinion. First off, I'm just going to hose her down. Next up, we're just going to put some shampoo on. Then I'm just going to scrape all the excess water off. Now that Petal is looking absolutely beautiful again, let's go and tuck her up. I was just walking down here and I thought that there was no wash base there, but luckily there it is. I always tuck up in the inside ones though. Okay, so someone just stole our wash bay, so we're just going to have to do it in the stable. Okay, I've just grabbed everything that we need, so it's time to tack up. Now, I don't necessarily like pink, it just suits Petal really well. Okay, we're all tacked up. She looks lovely. I've got my crop, excuse my voice, and I think we're ready to ride. So we will be riding in the outside arena, I think, today. I think it would be the best one to do. She's been very lazy though, walking. So if I run. Oh, there we go, she's doing a nice job. I always personally mount outside the arena because there are quite a few people in there. So let's mount. Okay, it's done. Now Petal is still quite new, so I try and take it a bit easy. So let's start off by going over some heading poles. I don't know if we're going to have any falls today or anything. But Petal is my favourite, I have to be completely honest. Okay, let's go over these. I can't remember what they're called. The ones that are like half on the ground up, half up. But I kind of always try these. I just find it easier. There we go. Okay, we did not go over that. For some reason we just walked through it. Oh, we're galloping. Let's not do that. Okay, back to a nice steady trot. Let's try and go over this one though. Okay, we did that. That's pretty good actually. Okay, let's go back over these bit in a canter. We're jumping a little bit late and we keep galloping after a few jumps, so let's just, oh, we're walking very weirdly, so let's just walk nice and relaxed. Okay, let's, I say we could boot the course actually. She might be able to go over some normal jumps, but I reckon these are actually too small. So let's go into the arena down the bottom. It's kind of a tent kind of thing. Like, so we'll go in there. Okay, so this other girl who is in the same barn has set these really big jumps. I don't know if they're the right size for Sweet or Petal, but let's give it a go. Oh my god, that horse is beautiful. I love just seeing people's horses in this barn because some people just have these amazing horses. Like my horses as well, they're amazing. Nope, okay, knew it. I knew that, I just fell straight off. Okay, we're gonna give it another go because these jumps are quite big. I'm gonna have to be quite honest. These ones are really big. Oh my god, Teddy just flung over that. And my Abyss is actually a Western, so my first horse I never actually got to do big jumps on because of course he's never really going to be a fan of show jumping and I don't want to push him into it. Okay, we walked past it. That one's the smaller one that I want to do, so we're going to give it a go. Right. Cut through here. See, these horses are just amazing. They're flying over everything. Of course, my horses still need a bit more training. And Panda, who I'm going to be riding as well after Petal, is actually my newest horse, so I haven't ridden Panda yet. So it's actually going to be really fun. Nope. Alright. Okay, it was a close one. But I think we're going to finish off here. We've done quite a bit. So let's go back to the barn. Okay, I've just turned Petal out. Petal doesn't go in the pasture, she goes in the paddock. But it's only Petal and Panda that go in the paddock, the rest of them all go in the pasture. So right behind me I have lovely Panda and we're going to be taking her on her first ride. I think I'm going to be tacking her up in stable, so let's go get her tack. Okay, so I kind of want to try Panda in a Western saddle. Let's grab on. We've got a lovely Western saddle and we've got all the rest of the tack that we need. I have marked out everyone else's stables except for Pandas and Storms, but I will be doing them after I've rode them and trained Storm because they do look like a disaster. Okay, now we are all stacked up. I think it's time to ride. Okay, so I'm going to be taking Panda just on a hack for this first ride because I think that's just a suitable thing to do instead of going straight into like dressage or jumping. Because of course I'm not going to do dressage or jumping in this saddle. Okay, we are now on, so I kind of know where we're going to go because, yeah, it's going to first trot. So yeah, I do know how to ride Western because of Abyss, but yeah. So I'm actually riding Panda to the vets because I work there and I need to do my shift. So it's really just like a nice quick one. I'm currently doing my first canter, but I thought I'd do it a bit faster. They're a bit wobbly wobbly, but it's still nice. Okay, we have finally arrived. Okay, so I have just spoke to the farrier that works at the vets, and I asked him if he had room for Panda, and he does. So yeah, he's taking. Also, every time I work here, the horses have to get me back. She's being a bit fidgety. So I did have a great ride on Panda. She was absolutely amazing. I will ride her back, but let's go and put her in the little wash bay where the farrier does the farrier's thing. Okay, we're just now getting the shoes on. She did absolutely amazing, but she's kind of sounding wonky. Don't know what's up. There we go. Okay, so this is the stable panel we'll be getting in. They're just like nice stables that vets put their horses in, not horses that don't work. Okay, it's very bright at the moment, but I've also untacked her just because it might be here for quite a bit. So apparently I will be doing a lot more with the online stuff today, so that's what I'm going to be doing as my shift. Okay, after a very long shift, it is time to go back. I've now got you back in first person mode as well. And I decided for a bit of bonding, we could do a little bit of a bareback, like fully tackless. I think I can trust her. I think we'll be fine. So let's just put the hair collar on. She's got this a beautiful, very light yellow hair collar and it suits her so well. So this is her first time getting shoed, so she's still sounding a bit wonky because like she's getting used to it. But I have gotten all of her feet shoed because, you know, then I don't have to put boots on her, and she personally doesn't like boots. Okay, I thought we would hop on out here, so let's do it. Okay, I'm hoping she's gonna be good. Okay. We're being quite nice actually, aren't we? And we're even trotting, we're cantering. We're just doing like really, really slow canters. I'm taking it really chill with her. And she's a little bit acty because she's just gotten some shoes on. No, she keeps wanting to run kind of, so I'm just gonna let her do it. First galloping, it's tackless! Okay, so Panda has quite a thick coat, so I'm going to just place her straight into the turnout. I also off camera mapped out her stall, and it's now time to do a bit of training with Storm. Now Storm I've actually had Storm for like 3 months now. Haven't actually rode him yet because I've rode him once, but he still needs quite a bit of training. So I thought we'd do a bit of training with him today. Okay, so we're now at the nice lunging round pen. So I thought we'd do a bit of lunging. He's a bit acting up. He keeps bucking, but I think we can do it. Okay, so I have just done like 10 minutes of training and he's not cooperating, so I don't think we're going to do any more. So I think it's time we come out and just do some mucking out, put some hay in the stalls and end for the morning. Okay, you've just seen me mark out and blah blah blah, do that all once, but I've actually had to do that 6 times, like 6 horses. I'm joking, I did those earlier. Anyway, I hope you like my morning routine, and if you and if you do like this, I will try and do some more stuff around this.